My favorite member of the Wu-Tang is ODB.
Yes.
Like everybody has a favorite. It's 9 people. You got to pick a favorite. You don't have to, but ODB always been the one that spoke to me in my soul. Mm-hmm. I guess the question is, you worked with them so intimately and like in so many ways. Do you have any cool ODB stories? I just want a story. What was it like working with him? You know,
it was. There's 2 stories. Like there's 2. All right, so I shot the Wu-Tang when they were their first album, before the first album came out, right? Meeting RZA, and very vividly, I remember he was all about art and music, right? And in fact, he was like, I remember he was like, look, you see this sweatshirt? Been wearing this shit for 3 days.
Locked in.
You know? Yeah. I mean, like, we don't have it right now, talking about money, but we're gonna fucking blow up.
Yeah.
And it was his like he knew what he was doing, and I gravitated to that, right? You know, then through the years now, that was then, you know, they're an enterprise now, right? All of them, each other, right? They're like enterprise, right? So I met ODB back in that time too. We were young. We were 19, 20, 21 years old, you know, full of energy, happy, right? Because you don't know what you don't have, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we, all of us, including myself, you know, I didn't know what was the future gonna be like, but I was happy doing photograph, right? Mm-hmm. They didn't know that we're all gonna be millionaires at that time, you know, but they were happy being photographed.
They were
right?
They were happy to have something to do other than
exactly
what they had
so
been
it
doing.
was a young, innocent energy when I shot the 36 Chambers. So when I met ODB, then very happy, very like just happy to be there. That's what I remember him.
Full of
then,
energy.
Full of energy, and just be like, yeah, let's go. And, you know, I'm just wilding. And me not knowing anything about him or the Wu-Tang at that time, you know, this is my first time shooting it, got to meet him that way, right? Fast forwarding to now, 5 years later, when I shot the building for Cuban Links, now they're all millionaires, right? They're all businesses in their own right? And like Biggie said, more money, more problems, right?
True. Yeah.
I was so excited to shooting the Wu-Tang again because I remember that first time. Right. And I haven't, like, I saw them blowing up and the posters and the worldwide and tours and all that. And I didn't connect with them during that. I just shot the first album. And then I went on my own stuff. Like, I shot 35 album covers that after the Wu-Tang.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In 1 year. Like, it was crazy. So everybody was busy, right?
It's only 52 weeks in a year.
Exactly. I was shooting an album cover every 2 weeks. That's how crazy it was, right? So now I'm coming back to meet my boys again, right?
Yeah.
Built in for Cuban Links. Oh, this is so great. I'm going to shoot them again. They're going to remember. I was smacked in the face with the reality of conflict between them. There was conflict. And I'm like looking at it for the first time. You know, I'm a guest in their house, right? But I'm a photographer, so I perceive other things that people not necessarily see. I'm looking into your soul. I'm taking pictures with a lens. I'm focusing on your, you know, on your expressions, on this and that. So I'm seeing things that I'm like, wait a second, this is not the same vibe I thought I was coming to, right? And if you see those pictures, everybody's serious. Everybody's like together, but like distance. And then now you guys can see like the Hulu show of Mike's and Men, and you could see the stories because RZA talks about that. But I caught that very firsthand. And during the Built-In for Cuban Links album shoot, ODB we was waiting for him. You know, he showed up like 6-7 hours late. Yeah. And he came in hot. He was very upset. He was very upset at them because they didn't show up to his Brooklyn Zoo video shoot, and he was cursing. He brought in that energy, and he was like, you know, if it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be here. Like he was like, he came in.
Yeah, because he was second. He was the second album. No, Method Man was first, then ODB.
Yeah. So and then you know, RZA touches upon that on his Hulu show. So
right.
go and see that.
Yeah.
But I'm like internalizing everything that I'm seeing like from an outside, and I was like, oh wait, there's something going on here that
right.
I don't understand. And I saw how RZA handled it, and you know, throughout the entire photo shoot, if you see some of those outtakes up there, he was trying to talk to his cousin. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then I was just shooting and let them figure it out. You know, because my focus was Raekwon and Ghost.
Right.
But the energy around, you could see in the photo shoot was,
and as a photographer,
was intense.